I started. Been a while. I can't remember. I think. I think I'm live. Hello. I think I'm live. I wouldn't know. I need to get this up and running. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, I am live. Um, let's do view channel. Oh, apparently I'm live. Let's get it up. That's making me watch an advert. Got the chat up. Oh, it says there's 5 people there. Get rid of that. Let's put that on there. All right then. Live. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? It certainly has been a while. What's everyone been up to? Who's in? Says we've got 5 people in. Say hello. Let me know who's here. Drop a hello. As per, I've had my tea. I'm ready to go. Ready to go, I am. I think. As best as I ever am ready. I'm never really ready. But oh, I know Digger's come downstairs to say hello. Tiana, hello. Hello, Tiana. Tiana's just come back from her night out. She's been away. Michael, good evening, Craig. Glad to see you. I'm also surprised the chassis didn't snap on the X-Maxx, putting it on each end of plastic. Well, it's not snapped yet. No, and to be fair to the X-Maxx, it has got a aluminium top brace and it's got the aluminium GPM bash bar underneath. So although it is aluminium each end with plastic in the middle, it has also got aluminium top and bottom to try and keep that plastic in one piece. But we'll see. We'll see how well it keeps it in one piece. I'm not sure it will. Where's my dog? What are you doing sat there, Diggs? Digger has come to join in. Let me move the screen back to my streaming software. There we go. So yeah, I can now see my microphone levels and a live image. So I know that what I'm doing, you can see. That's always useful. How have you been anyway, Michael? How is your wedding planning going? How's that going? Have you set a date yet? Is there a date for the wedding? That'd be good. That would be good. My order of today, this live stream, just a couple of little things really that I want to do on the X-Maxx. I had it out today for a proper run. I don't know if you've been keeping up to date with the upgrades that I've put on this, and then my first run, which didn't actually go to plan. That went out yesterday. Well, today I've been out with this. I can't say, bless him, tape over his eyes. I've been out with this today and ran a full pack through it at the pump track, and I've not been gentle with it. It didn't come away unharmed, but I'm okay with the damage it took on. And I think we can probably work through most of the damage in this live stream, which will be good. I suppose the first thing I need to do is get the body off it and get the wheels off it. I just thought I'd wait because I know I did start a little bit early. But we're probably on time now, so I can start digging into this. What are you saying, Michael? Very expensive at the moment. Will be May next year, the big day. Oh, fair play. Fair play. Yeah, they can be expensive. As I said before, though, don't stress yourself out over the expense of them. Musa, hi mate, hi Musa. Thank you for joining. I know you keep asking me, Musa, are you going live? And I keep saying, no, I'm not live. So I thought it's probably about time I did a live, isn't it? So I'm glad you've realised I'm on. Otherwise, it'd be a bit pointless if nobody turned up. Well, no, it wouldn't be pointless because I've always got things to do. I have always got things to do. Let's take this off. So yeah, this has had a proper run today. I mean, in yesterday's video that went out, it was just going to have a test run, and really it failed that test run. It was only a bearing, but if you've not seen the video, wait till after the live stream and then go and see that video. And if you have seen the video, you'll know exactly what happened to this. Today, it's been out, it's had an absolute kicking. I will be putting a video out of it maybe tomorrow, don't know actually. A bit busy tomorrow with Lenny, so I might not get the video out tomorrow, but by Friday there'll be a video out of this. So look out for that because it does get sent, it does big jumps and it does backflips. There's a helicopter flying over. It's like a Chinook. Jeez. I don't know if you lot can hear that. It was like shaking the house. We live on a military training flight path, so we get some big stuff fly over here. Michael, got an offer for you too, Craig, to hopefully help your channel. Oh, have you now? Got an offer for me. That's very interesting. I wonder what sort of offer Michael's got for me. Should start taking some of those off. Vapor, good evening all. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Ah, I know, well, I'm saying not been on live for a while, have I? We've not really sort of. Oh, hope you're doing all right, mate. How are you? I've been keeping up with your videos, though. I'm enjoying them. Enjoying the Hebeo. Oh, looks good. Michael, how would you like to borrow the UDR for a few videos and the 6x6 as like a reunion with an old friend? Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. That'd be cool. I mean, if you're up for it, Michael, come down or come up, I suppose. I live north, don't I? Come up to where I am, and we'll go out for a couple of hours, even if it's just locally. There's a couple of like gravelly areas, or you can come to the pump track if you like. Depends how brave you want to be. Um, but yeah, you're more than welcome to come up, and I'll do some filming, and we'll make a couple of videos. Because yeah, the UDR is cool. I would like to get one of those on the channel. The only time I've had a UDR on the channel is when you brought that to the miners. Take the wheels off the X-Maxx. It's always easier to work on. Ah, I dropped a wheel. Let me grab it. It's a handy tool, this. You don't want to grab the wrong thing with it, but it is a handy tool. Definitely. Let's put that back there. This is Crash and Bash. That was a Chinook right over our house. I thought it was. I thought it was. I could feel it in the floor in the garage as they thump their way through the air. Vapor, loving the Hebeo. Yeah, it looks like you're loving the Hebeo. They do look awesome. As I said when I watched your video, I was like, oh, nice one, mate. Now I want one. I'd seen them come out and I was like, ah, I'll be all right. I don't really need one. And then watching you do what you done with it, it's like, ah, maybe I do need one. Maybe I do. Alan, hello. Hello, Alan. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing all right. Michael, we'll try and get a hold of you about it soon. Hopefully, got no batteries for the UDR. At the moment, mine given up. Might have a couple of 2S for the 6x6. What um what plugs do you run, Michael? Because I've got some batteries. I've got some nice slim 3S which might fit into it. They're quite small, gold bats they are. Musa, can't see chat. I don't know why, Musa. The chat's there, we can all see it. Just swipe up, maybe get the chat to appear bigger. Alad, Daddy Wagon, is that going on Barry's car? Daddy Wagon. Ah, Daddy Wagon. You'd go on Barry's car, couldn't it? It wasn't going to until you said that. Yeah, Mrs. Crash, the chat is visible. Yeah, thanks, love. I thought it was because this is what I'm reading on. If the chat wasn't visible, I'd be stood here talking to myself, which technically I am stood here talking to myself. The XT90s on the UDR. Well, brilliant, mate. I've got some XT90s. I would show you them, but at the moment they're in Lenny's Asuga, and Lenny's not here. So, but I have got two 3S sets to make 6S with XT90s on them, and they're really slim. The grabber coming in again. Uh, so yeah, I've probably got a 6S set you could run here. If you want to bring it down and you can drive that and I'll film. Why are wheels so tight on stub axles? There's no need for it. There's no need. No need. Ah, now my chat's disappeared. Was you having an advert, Musa? Because that's what had happened to mine just. It was having an advert. It would be funny to put that on non-binary Barry. Oh yeah, we decided it was non-binary, didn't we? It can be the daddy wagon. Vapor, good timing this live. Just got to my hotel with my food. McDonald's, nice. Fair play, Vapor. Well, I'm glad I can be of an assistance. What did you get from McDonald's? Are you a Big Mac man? Or did you go for my favourite, the double quarter pounder and cheese? That I think that's the only thing you can get really. They're so good. Um, yeah, Mrs. Crash and Bash, what's your McDonald's order? It's exactly what I was asking. And where are you? What hotel are you? Not like what hotel, but what part of the country are you staying in this time? It's always interesting chatting to you. Double quarter pounder meal and chicken fillets. Yes, Vapor. Yes. John, hello, beautiful. Hello, John. Thank you for joining. You're welcome to borrow the UDR, mate. It hasn't moved in over a year. Same with the 6x6, so it would do them some good to have a run. Yeah, definitely. Mate, I'm up for that. If you want to see them run and see them feature in a video, I will run them gently. I won't treat them like that. They'll have a nice run. They'll be treated nicely, mostly. Anything I break, I'll fix. I'll buy the parts. So I scrolled up and down, and now it came back on. Good, there we go. At least you can see us now. Well, at least you can chat with us now. Nice choice. Love the double quarter. Yeah, it's the best one. It is the best one. Quarter cheese and a 20 box of nuggets on the way. Yes, Rogue Devils. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Oh, you're up in Scotland, are you, mate? Cool. Big tasty for you, John, is it? They are banging. They're all right, the big tasties. They are all right. Just don't think it beats the double quarter pounder and cheese. But then, because I am fat, I do add extra cheese and I add bacon as well, because fuck it, why not? Why not? Right. I'm nearly as fat as my X-Maxx. This thing now is a tank. Now, whether it's reliable tank or just a fat tank, I don't know yet. But it did have a good run today. It did have a good run. We will go through some of the parts that I possibly broke today. Oh, also, while I remember, stickers. That's what this is here. It's actually stuck to the bench so we don't knock it off. Um, if people want stickers for some reason, some people have asked that they want some. I'm sending them out to people, and as long as you pay postage for first class stamp, I will send you a bunch of stickers for free to cover the postage. And you can have some stickers to do whatever you like with. Now, I know what some people have done because they're quite big. Let me get one. They're quite big, so I got them like this so people can scan a QR code here. And if you wanted to cut them out, you can just cut out the logo with some scissors and stick it to stuff. But they are nearly, I think they're nearly 100 mil, so they're nearly 4 inches square, these. But yes, I'm giving them away free. So if you see me in person, you can have some for free. If you want some posting to you, I'll post them to you for the price of a stamp. Stickers. Um, Musa, I need to do my one. You need to fix your car, do you, Musa? What have you broke on your car? Right, what I've broke on this, you'll like this. You'll like this. Barry won't. Barry spent all that time making me take off wood screws and zip ties. And in one run, I've put a zip tie back on it. It's not a wood screw, but it is a zip tie. And when you see the video, you will realise that this single zip tie put in some serious work. But I have a spare part, so we may as well change it. I mean, I did toy with the idea and think, well, it has survived. It's done lots of crashing and bashing with that zip tie on today. So, do I just leave the zip tie on and just take this with me for when it does fail? It's an easy enough swap over in it when you're out and about, but suppose the right thing to do is to put this on and save the zip tie setup for an emergency spare. Mr. Crash and Bash. Barry is fuming. Yeah, he is. He is fuming. He wasn't very happy when I came home. He spent all that time on the X-Maxx and then I'd stuck a zip tie to it. I just can't help myself. There's still no wood screws in it though, so that's a good thing. The other thing that I've done, which we'll try and fix in this live stream, say fix, I'm going to hit it with a hammer. This shock isn't doing shock things anymore. So it's a bit stuck. See, it should be like this. Nice. It's now like this. Mm. It's a bit sticky. So I'm pretty sure I've bent the shock shaft. So we'll take all that out and we're going to hammer it till it's straight-ish. And then we'll put it back in again. Because it's not a race car, it is a basher. And yeah, it's just going to be put back in like that. Rogue Devils. No, hold on. Vapor zip ties are a must for any RC toolbox, mate. I got a selection of them. Different sizes, different colours. Fix everything with zip ties. When we're out bashing, something breaks and it's like zip tie, we'll make it with zip ties. Zip ties and super glue. Funny as. Uh, put the new part on with the zip tie. Oh, yeah, genius, mate. Double the strength. So it's got the new part on, and we'll put a zip tie on just in case it does want to break. That's a brilliant idea. Definitely, Moose has broke his drive shaft again. Epic boy, hi Craig. It's me from the skate park. Remember? Yes, mate. Was which skate park? Are you the other day at Aberystwyth? That skate park. When I was there with my son, Michael Tiller've got the wedding paid for and done and over with. I can't really afford to run them in sense. So even just going out in a field or up the road sort of thing, do it some good. I'll contact you, Michael. I think if you've got a spare afternoon one afternoon, I'll charge some batteries. I'll head down to you and we'll go out somewhere and we'll run the cars and make a video and then you can see that they've had a run then. And they'll be on YouTube then forever. Oh man, I don't know how long YouTube's going to last, but they'll be on YouTube for a while. The 6x6 would be nice for you to be reunited with for a bit, but yeah, I thought it would be nice for you, but it would. It would. I was actually saying to somebody the other day, I miss having the crawler. I miss the 6x6. Such a good, capable car, but it was more capable than me, and that's the problem with it. It could go places I couldn't. And then if I drove it up like a big rocky section and it just fell over or broke, I can't get it. So I always had to be with someone and rely on people. And that it put me off, obviously, going out with it. Um, I thought I might have been prepared and had everything ready, but I haven't quite got everything ready. Almost everything. Does that fit that? Yes, it does. So let's see if we can grip this. And we'll do this first. This is hopefully the easier job. Oh, although they're both pretty easy. But yeah, the video that's going to come out of this, I'm hoping, is going to be a little bit better than yesterday's video. Musa, how is your drone? Mate, my drone is awesome. I love flying the drone. I've actually had the drone out today with the X-Maxx. So yeah, I do love the drone. It's a different sort of RC, the drone is. Little midgy fly. Pop that out. Captured hinge pins. Amazing. There we go. Pulled that off. Take that one out. Nope. Let's take this one out. Rogue Devils. I don't know if I should get another Traxxas or armor. What do you suggest? I'm not rich, so go steady. Right, well, I'm not rich either. I normally buy things second hand. Um, so it depends if you want new or second hand. I'm quite happy to have second-hand cars. Uh, does it have to be a Traxxas or Armour? Rogue, what sort of thing are you after? Are you after a crawler? Do you want something fast? Do you want something off-road? Budget. What's your budget? There's always that. That's the thing. Grum, grum. Well, if it isn't Craig from Craig's Crash and Bash. Hey, if it isn't Grum from Grum's RC. Thank you for joining, mate. I was actually not long ago saying to my missus, I need to get down really and start seeing people in different locations. And Grum, you're on my list because that place you go bashing does look epic. And I do definitely want to get up to Vapor to Ben because that track he goes to. And you do a meet up there, don't you? Quite regularly, Vapor with a few of the Leeds RC lads. I've noticed it does look good. It's a long way for me to come, but I am happy to car camp. So I would make like a night of it. I would come camping. Right, there you go. Can you see my fits? My zip tie fit. If I can get the camera to focus. Oh, why won't it focus? Focus on it. Yeah, massive zip tie there. It did a good job. They're causing a little bit of binding, but by pure accident, it is almost self-centering. So if you let go, look, and it springs back almost to the middle. That was an accident. Not that the servo needs help to self-center. It's a very good servo. But yeah, let's see if we can change that for that part. Let's move all these. Rogue, Devil, second hand, anything, Basher. Um, 4S armors. Yeah, what's your budget? 6S armors. Are you well, sir? I'm very well. How are you? I am doing okay. I have been on a massive emotional roller coaster with my X-Maxx, but today I'm on a bit of a high with it. So tomorrow might be different, but today I'm okay with it. Even though I am stood here repairing broken parts. At least it broke something that wasn't a gear or a diff. Just seen earlier today that you won East Tactics, Grum. Yes, I saw that. Yeah, well done, Grum. Round of applause for Grum. Yeah, it was good to see that, Grum. Yes, mate. We meet once a month. Some good spots around. Yeah, there are. I would like to come to see those spots. Alex, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Alex. Thank you for joining the live stream. Go on, wait till August for my bash spot, Craig. Ground nesting birds about. It's got bird police about. Well, they won't like my drone either then, because we have some of them round here. Some areas where I'm not allowed to fly close to anything because of birds. How stupid are the birds if they're nesting on the ground? That's what I want to know. They can fly and they choose to nest on the ground. Yeah, it's proper broke that. Have I definitely got the right one? No, I've got the left one, which is what I want. This is the left one. Yes, Ben, I was proper shocked. Got to buy RC parts now. Yes, you certainly have, Grum. Treat yourself to some parts. Rogue Devils. At the moment, 250, 300. Okay, so look for, you'll pick up like an MT10. So that, a Basher MT10, 250, 300 quid. You'll get one probably with lipos and some spares. I'm sure there should be a screw in that. I've just pulled it off. Yeah, there should be a screw in that. That'd be a good basher. Michael, that heli that went over you just came over mine. Rogue Devils. I thought about turning my Rustler into 4S. You can. You can turn it into 4S. I think they're already pretty mental on 3S though, aren't they? If we're honest. In fact, do you know what? Rogue Devils. For 250, for less than 250, you could buy a Armour Mojave Grom. And that thing is a brilliant basher. And you'd be able to buy yourself a 3S battery as well and still be under that 250 budget. And I know it's small, but they are amazing. And for bashing around, a little small scale thing to play with, they are one of the best small scale cars you can get. Okay, so yeah, that part smashed. So that there is what broke. That should be attached to here, and it is not. So we have a new one. Definitely sounds cool. You get a half decent rustler or possibly a slash if you can find someone who doesn't know what they've got. Yeah, yeah, you could for that price. Grum, I have an RC8TE slider on eBay at the moment. She is old, though, and parts are a mission to find. Yeah, they are a mission to find for them. Yeah, depends what scale you want. Yeah, with for that budget, you could pick up a Grom, and honestly, you'd get a brand new one for that, and they are solid. And with a 3S battery in them on a flat bit of ground, you'll do 50, so they're quick. And you can run them anywhere. And I would challenge you to break it because I can't break mine. I have tried. It won't break. And if I can't break it, that praise doesn't come much higher than that for an RC car. If I can't break it, I mean, you only have to watch some of the videos that I've done with that thing. I took it to a skate park and I handed it to kids that had never driven an RC car before because they saw me and Lenny playing with the Creighton and his Max, and they were like, "Oh, can I have a go with that?" And I was like, "Actually, you might pick up a used Max for 300 quid. Used 6S Typhons, yeah, rival MT10s. Both very good cars there. Yeah, I did suggest an MT10. No, MT8 you've put. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd get an MT8. They are good, but I considered it at one point. I think if I had an MT8, it would be a bit like this. It would be one of those things that people say, oh, they're good. Yeah, they are good, but then look at what you have to do to it. Yeah, the Max. Typhon, though, 6S Typhon, great car. There's a Max on eBay for 250, but I'm sure there's some problems with it. Yeah, for 250 there might be some problems with it, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. Grum, I'm bidding on a Max at the moment. Is it at 250 quid, Grum? Are we going to get like a bidding war going on in a live stream? Well, I mean, you all know what my thoughts on the Max are. I don't need to go around telling you that. I think the Maxes are the best eighth scale bashers. I know they say they're 1/10, but they're not. They are 1/8. 262. If you can get it for, if it's working and it's all there, and you can get it for less than 350, it's a bargain. It is a bargain at 350. Right. Did I take that screw out of there? Because that screw has appeared. And I know I stood there and said, oh, there's not a screw in that, but I stand here chatting and I don't realise what screws I've taken out. This is why I say to people, if you're doing a live, don't do something where you're having to think about what you're doing on the car. Obviously, I've had this apart so many times that I don't really need to think about it. But chances are I'll still miss a drive shaft or something stupid. Uh, Two different size capture jar. That one's flat though, so that one goes on here so it doesn't foul the steering. You've just sold, sorry, Road Devils, you've just sold your MT10. It wasn't standard, and you wasn't impressed. Really? You didn't like the MT10? Oh, that surprises me. I mean, I've never had an MT10. I can only go off what I see with other people. But I've seen the MT10 in person. I've seen them take an absolute kicking. I've seen them at meets, bashes and that, and they just run and run and run. I mean, what happened to yours then? Was it unreliable, or you just didn't like the way it handled? What was it? Because I was under the impression that they were like really good. I've spent too much on RCs this month already. Yeah, but you won a competition, Grum, so you're allowed to spend that money, surely. You'll be all right. Tell him it's okay, because Craig said it's okay. I need to be on a dry August and September now. No more buying parts. Vapor, my mate is constantly breaking his MT10, doesn't rate it either. No way. No way. Surprises me that. I always thought they were very good because, well, from my experience, from what I've seen and what I've researched. Hello, you okay? Yeah. I am live. Right. Was it all right at the beach? I mean, it's pretty windy, so it's just not going to see. Oh. It wasn't even sunny. Oh. It's been sunny, yeah. Yeah. No way. It's Leo home. He's been to the beach after school. But apparently it wasn't even sunny there. It's literally like down the road. It's been hot here. sunburn weather. Lovely jubbly. Um, Maybe it's the proper Yorkshire dirt, Ben. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a good old Yorkshire dirt. It's just got into it and it can't cope. It can't cope anymore. Go. So there we go. One repaired pub. Brilliant. Now, let's take this shock off. That's what we're going to do now. While I'm here and I can access this, I'll take this off. Uh, Rogue Devils. The MT10 itself was brilliant, but the previous owner had changed the suspension and motor ESC. It was just a mix-up. All right, okay. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, I had heard they were really good, but now I'm hearing otherwise. Mixed emotions with the MT10 here. God, that shock is solid. Get a bit of tea. Let's get a bit of tea. Oh, I'll buy parts. Just not new RC cars. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. You're always going to need parts, aren't we? Always going to need parts. Michael, unpopular opinion, but I still really want a Savage Flux. Not the little one, the 1/10 scale. They look like good fun. They do look very good fun. I will admit. Those Savage Fluxes do look good. They are, however, well, the old ones definitely were a pain to work on. Vapor, the only car I couldn't break was the Omni. I think Grum finally broke it. You got your raw plugs, Craig? Oh, I sure have, Grum. I'm never too far away from raw plugs. Or wood screws. Never do anything without them. They're all here somewhere. Yeah, I've got loads of them somewhere. I've got red ones. I've got brown ones. There's a couple of red ones for you, look. They're never far away. They are never far away. The Omni Terminator is in RC hospital right now. Need to buy a centre diff holder. My only car, as I said earlier, that I couldn't break, or that I haven't broken yet, if you don't count the body, is this. It is a tank. I mean, the body now, it's split here. This section keeps pulling out of, like, there's a side skirt that traps the body in there. It keeps pulling out of this side. But all the shocks still work. Nothing sticks. It's all nice and smooth. Body still comes off, no problem. These things, they're just so good. I can't rate them enough. All we had happen is when one of the kids that didn't know how to drive was driving it, he landed on the front wheel. I think it was probably still on power as well, and it popped the drive shaft out. But because they're CVDs, they're attached, so you don't lose it. And I literally just took the hub off the end, put it all back in, the hub back on, and it's never happened again. So for the money, for like a skate park or a pump track or BMX track or something like that, these are brilliant. The only downside is if you are into jumping and big air, you don't get much air control with this. You just don't. Well, the tyres are starting to show signs of wear now, but this has had loads of packs through it. There's a lot of runtime on this car. Good car. I'll just chuck that there for now. Red ones keep the colour scheme, yeah. Oh, red or blue in it, red or blue. Serious RC should have them, Grum. Yeah, in basket, just gotta buy it. Michael, I've kept the UDR together after the minus circuit. So Savage can't be that much worse. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, the UDR. Vapor. Need to get a Grom so I can compare it to the MJX. And yeah, those MJXs, I've got the little, in fact, I've got two of those little rally cars. They're fantastic. They really are fantastic. They're probably heavier than a Grom because it's all metal chassis and they're quite stout little things. But yeah, it's brilliant. We love it. We'll charge up the batteries for that rally car and for the Grom, and we literally outside on the block paving, we'll set out a track and we do racing. We'll do short course truck versus rally car, and it's just loads of fun. It's just a lot of fun. Oh, I've taken the wrong screw out, haven't I? Yeah, nobody told me. I'm glad I've noticed now. I don't need to take this shock off. This one's okay. This one survived. I do need to fix the Yorkshire Terminator. Yeah. As a new challenger arrived to try and take its crown. Oh, has it? Back soon. All right, Grum. See you soon. I'll be here for a bit. Yeah, I suppose. Can I do this from this side? It's this shock that I want off, and it's this one that I've bent. And we are going to stick to tradition. I will be using a hammer during the live stream, as I always do. There we go. That comes off. And that comes off. And out it comes. Oh, yeah, that's bent. I don't know if you can see that on camera there. That is bent. Michael, I have been. What's the chat gone? There we go. I have been tempted to get the Traxxas Mini Ford Fiesta rally car for the missus. Good excuse for a new RC. Do it, mate. They are cool little cars as well. I did think about getting a little rally car. Well, I've got a little rally car. I thought about getting a bigger little rally car. Yeah, those the Traxxas Fiestas do look cool. I would like one of those. Go. These springs, they are something else. That is proper Ben. We'll have to take this all apart to do this, aren't I? So I'm shaking it then because I could feel something rattling, and I was like, "Oh, is it broken inside?" But it's not. It's this. It's this little ball end, so if I hold those ends, there's no rattle in it now, so that's good. Oh God, Craig is doing the Clarkson and getting the hammer. Yeah. What I'm debating now is, do I even need to take it apart, or do I just try and straighten it as is? What I don't want to do is damage the shock body. That is bent. Vapor had a go on the new MJX 1/7 scale last weekend. Was really nice to drive. To be honest, yeah, they look really cool. They do look very cool. Oh, I want them all, really. That's my trouble. I just like RC cars. Any of them, I look at them, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'd like that. That would be cool. Yeah. Oh, I'd like one of those. Oh, yeah, I want one of them. I just want everything. I just want it all. Is it too much to ask to have everything? Kel, yes, Craig, back at it. We all love it. How you doing, Kel? Vapor, the guy got it for less than 300 on Ali. No way, that is a bargain. 300 quid. They are rogue devils. You wanted something for about 300 quid? AliExpress, the new 1/7 scale MJX rally car. 4S, 1/7 scale, really good. Fashion Bash Junior, how you, Lenny? And would you look at that? The X-Maxx is on the bench in pieces. Ah! No, yeah, you are right. It is on the bench in pieces. But it's not what you think it is. Because the X-Maxx has been out today, Lenny, and it has taken a kicking. Like a real kicking. And I bent the shock shaft. So I'm just literally going to straighten this with a hammer. It broke a plastic tub thing. I had a spare one in the drawer, so that's gone on. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting video where, for once, the X-Maxx takes a beating. It does break. I'm happy about it because it didn't kill a diff and it didn't kill any gears. So yeah, I'm happy with the X-Maxx at the moment. That's definitely going to be an interesting video. Well, interesting for me anyway. I've enjoyed it. So yeah, what's going to be the best way to try and straighten this? Am I going to change the oil? No. No, I am not. I've done a good job there. I really have done a good job there. I'll send you the clip, Lenny. And then you can judge for yourself how it goes. Vapor, I'm taking you to the shower, Craig. And an advert pop up then, hold on. What's going on? I'm taking you to the shower, Craig. So still listening. All right, Vapor. Nice one. I'm glad this is working this way round where you can see me, but I can't see you. But no, fair play. Thanks for staying with us. Yeah, I'm going to try and take this shock end off. Shock end, retainer, whatever it is. I'm going to take this off. And for you, Vapor, that can't see, I'm holding onto a shock shaft with some pliers, so I'm making people's eyes bleed as they go, "Don't hold it with pliers." And I'm taking off that little collar, and now, as MC Hammer said, it's hammer time. Moose. I'll take you in the toilet now, Craig. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Vapor, that would be scary. Jen, I know, Vapor, you probably can't see, but look at this, people. That is how you bend a shock shaft. And I still carried on bashing. Right, Lenny, I don't know if you're still there. I'll send you a little clip. I know I don't normally go on my phone during the live stream, but it's my son, I'm allowed. I think it's that one. Let's send that. I did actually put it in the Ceredigion group chat. Just a 6-second clip. Right, let's get the hammer. Now, we have a selection of hammers to choose from. We have this hammer. We have this hammer. Or we have this hammer that identifies as an axe. I'll go with this one. This one's my favourite hammer. Am I going to be able to whack this on here? I don't know if I can. Michael, I hope you're planning to put that shock shaft between wood so you don't damage the surface. Otherwise, you'll be constantly changing the oil in the shock. Yeah, I mean, this bit's wood that it's on. Yeah, I know I should put a bit of wood on it, but it's already a bit damaged. I could put it in the vise, but you won't see it then because the vise is here. It's a good bend though, isn't it? I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with that bend. Oh God. That is a really, really good bend. Good bend, that. Good bend. I've got a block of wood over here. We can get this block of wood from over here and place it on here like so. I'm guessing Lenny jumped in and then jumped instantly back out again. But I have sent him the video. Really, what I want now is another little bit of wood to put over the top of it. I could hit it with a rubber side. I think that'd work. It worked a little bit. It has worked a little bit. Now I need to put something over it and hit it again. What have I got that I can put over it? I need another bit of wood. I've got a brick. I don't suppose a brick's going to do it any good, is it? I mean, I can put it like that, but then I can't see it. So, hey, if you need a rubber mallet, yeah, I do. Oh, Kiana's been brainwashed. She's back. She's been somewhere, but she's back now. She's been to a Welsh camp. So now she's come back, all speaking Welsh. It's really funny. But she had good fun. She's been doing like rock climbing and all things abseiling. That's almost straight. Very nearly almost straight. I wonder if the vice would help me out here. The only problem with using the vice is you can't see me to stand like this. I am here. I should move the vice really, shouldn't I? Or move the camera. Oh, I can move the camera. Do this. Hi. There you go. Now you can see me. You still can't see the vice, but you can see me. Stood at the vice. Yeah. Michael, no, a brick won't do it any favours, mate. Oh, but I like using the brick for stuff. It's good. It's getting straighter. Oh, yeah, I meant to show it to a camera over there and I've moved it. It's getting straighter. Look, it's not as bent. It's still not good enough, but it's not as bent. Grum, I arrived at the perfect time to witness Craig hammer stuff. Of course you have, Grum. And of course I'm hammering stuff. Why wouldn't I be? What I'm going to do is put it in the vice like that. And I'm going to tap a little bit more out. Like so. And we're going to tap that bit with the hammer. Like so. There's some Welsh chatting going on in the chat there. How many Welsh speakers do we have in? Obviously, Tiana. She's a good Welsh speaker. Fluent, actually. Not just good. My kids do speak Welsh. It's not their first language, but it could be if they wanted it to be. I only speak Brummie. Tiana. No, honestly, my brain has been messed up with more Welsh than English. Like I think of Welsh things instead of English. Yeah, you're thinking in Welsh. Yeah, that's what happens. Fluent speakers. Oh, Ben, Vapor, you speak a bit of Welsh, do you? I hope your phone's waterproof as well if you're in the shower. Greg, mate, please do be careful. This is getting sketchy. Mate, my live streams are always sketchy. Always. It wouldn't be a crash and bash live stream if there wasn't a bit of danger. All right, well, it's getting better. It is getting better. I've not turned the camera back. Sorry. Sorry. You're all there watching my elbow or something. It's not good enough, is it? Such a poor host. Sure, I've got another block of wood somewhere. I've got a log, but it's round and it's a bit hard to rest things on. Vapor. I thought I was speaking Yorkshire, but obviously it trans well into Welsh. I like that. Ah, Grum, whenever I speak to Mister with a C, he's on the toilet. Yeah, out the shower. Oh, fair enough. That's good. Glad you're out the shower now. It just needs a little bit of a tap. Ah. Right, Grum, don't expose my favourite YouTuber like that. That's not very nice. Oh no, Chris would definitely agree. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. That's where most of us men do a lot of our admin duties. It's when you're on the loo." Michael, crash and bash equals time to do some sketchy shit and hope that I get away with it. Yeah, doodah, yeah. It is time to do some sketchy shit. It's all planned level of skill. It's a skill based game of luck. That's what it is. Everyone on the bench goes, "Oh, I am sorry, Tiana. Chris may be good, but he still poops." Yes, he does. And most of us sit down to do it. Yeah, Grum, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Mrs. Crash and Bash, I'm guessing, agrees with that as well, Grum. I literally used every edge of this as a straight edge at some point. Right, talk amongst yourselves for a moment. So on the right, Grum, one more and you're done. Remember, I've got power. I'll remove her power. Don't you worry, Grum. If she gets rid of you, I'll bring you back and then remove her. That'll definitely happen. That'll be funny. Aha! This might be more suitable. To lay this on here, then put this on here. I might. I mean, I don't know how perfect I want this to be. Run. I'll tell you a secret. Craig poops too. That's funny. We all poo. Diana poos and they stink. You poop. Yeah, she does. You Chris with the C. You must have known. Was your ears burning, Chris? Did you know? That is perfect timing. That is perfect timing. We were saying about everyone poos, Chris, and then Tiana was trying to defend you, saying, "Oh, don't say that about Chris. He's my favourite YouTuber." And we were like, "No, everyone poos. It just happens. That's fact of life." And now you arrive. That's funny. That is funny. Tiana, you're unlucky today because I'm very tired. If I speak of the devil, yeah, he must. Honestly, his ears must have been burning. He must have been sat there thinking somebody's talking about me on YouTube. She couldn't have planned that. Couldn't have planned it. Evening, Chris. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining anyway. That is perfect timing. Yes, Scrum. Michael. Tiana, can you go down to your dad and take that hammers away from him? This is getting painful. No, she's not having my hammers. Oh, well, let's face it. If she takes my hammers, I'll use the axe. So it's up to you. I can use a hammer or I can use an axe. I've got secret hammers as well. Okay, a hammer fetish. I'm just trying to get it right, Michael. That's all. It's just it's turning out that my wood, not my wood, the wood is softer than X-Maxx shaft. I was trying to think of another word, but no, shaft. It's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Guys, can we talk about perfumes or something? Nah, perfumes smell. Hey, chat. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Chris, my favourite YouTuber. Yes, fair play. Tiana was trying to defend you because we were saying, look, everybody poos. Even Chris, even was he called you Mister with a C. Even Mister with a C poos. No, don't talk about him like that. He's my favourite YouTuber. And then you appeared. It couldn't have been better. It really couldn't. Do you know what? Why didn't I think of this before? I'm going to put them in the mole grips on the voice. And then just give it a little tweak with the mole grips. And then it'll be straight. Or snapped, one or the other. Straight or snapped. Place your bets. Will I get it straight or will it snap? Do, 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 do. I've got it straighter. All I need is this to not stick. That's all I need. Oh, there we go. I think that's going to be fine. Can you spot the obvious mistake? I'll give you a second. Don't know where you can see it best. There, maybe. Correct. I put it on the wrong way. Still slides through lovely. Right, let's get a little top up of oil for this. We are using some weight of oil. It's low-C TLR shock oil, so it's It's good stuff. It just wants a little top up. And then thread that onto there. Like so. Yay! Fixed. See, you can fix things with a hammer. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I suppose it's a bit late now to protect this chock shaft. I was going to put a bit of cloth on it before gripping it, but let's face it, it's gone past that, hasn't it? So we'll just wind that on like this. There we go. That on there like this. And then that like this. There we go. Lovely. Not stuck anymore. It's still got a little bend to it, but if I crash into the same pole again, it might straighten it up. It's not got to be pretty, it's just got to work. And oh boy, does it work. Drop that in. Drop that through there, I think. Yeah, that's the one. And then this to there like that. So on there. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. That back in here. And we're nearly done. That was good, wasn't it? A nice little hammer session. Hammer in a shock shaft. There's still some of the little bits that I need to do to it, but that was it, really. It didn't take on any other damage. I broke that, I broke that. The rest of it's good. Let's move these out of the way. Move them out of the way. Have a sip of tea. Right. Have I missed a load of comments? Yeah, sorry, I've missed a load of comments. I don't know what happened then. I either didn't see them or I hadn't swiped up on the screen. I will try and catch up with some now. Where am I? Digger. No, Tiana. I hate Digger's poo. Oh, I've made like a short with Tiana and I'll show you all. I'll put it in one of the group chats. It is, I reckon, one of the best things I have ever created, and I've never posted it. But I will show you. But I won't post it. I will just show it to the group with thousands of people in it. Tiana, my favourite channel supporter. Yeah, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Yes, you did. Musa. Okay. Room. Chris, huge question. Rum, whatever you said, that was not English, neither Welsh. Yeah, I know, Tiana, I was a bit confused as well. Chris, why is the X-Maxx on the bench again? Because it's my X-Maxx. And it hates me. No, I'm being unfair to it. To be fair, Chris, I battered it today because it hates me. And I thought, well, do you know what? If you don't like me, die. And it didn't. It didn't die. I broke it a couple of times, but I still managed to drive it until it went into low voltage. I bent the shock shaft. I broke one of these steering. It's not a knuckle, is it? Is it a hub? T? Caster block? Whatever that is. Broke one of them. Luckily, I had a spare one in the garage and I managed to fix this one with a zip tie, although Barry was not very happy about it. But I managed to fix it and keep running. I will have that in a video soon. But yeah, the X-Maxx is good, mate. Liking it very much so. The diffs held up. All of the drive shafts held up. It was let down by my driving. But I tested it, and that's what it was meant to be done. Grum, are you on the toilet? Yeah, Chris is always on the toilet. Took the Grom out, and we're on pack 10 already. Bloody love this little truck. Yeah, I was chatting about my Grom as well earlier. It's here, look. Grom. They are great, aren't they? Fantastic things. You can batter them, which is awesome. Musa, yeah. Michael, Craig has wood for wood. Well, I mean, it's in my name, isn't it, really? And carpenter by trade as well. It's no coincidence. Uh, Michael, how is the chrome coating looking on the shock shafts? No cracks or flat spots, otherwise it will be leaking like a sieve. We'll find out. We'll find out. Uh, Chris, right, I'm off. For good, dude. Stay awesome. Speak soon. Oh, it's all right, Chris. Yeah, bye. Sorry, I was a bit slow on the comments. Sorry. But yeah, cheers for dropping in. Food not good. Oh, you're off for food. Fair enough. Understand that now. Yeah, see you, Chris. Take care, bud. GC Hammer. GC, not MC Hammer. No, we're on GC Hammer. Shouldn't it be CB Hammer? Crash and Bash Hammer. Awesome. Yeah, put this back together. That's what I was doing. That is what I was doing. Let's get it back together. Wind this in. Yep, it's going in. Yeah, we'll see, Michael. If I come down in the morning and all the shock oil is leaked out, well, we know why. But I will um, get some different, not different, but new shock shafts. I'm not going to bother with the upgraded ones because after what I put this through today, I think even an upgraded one would have bent. I mean, if you're in the Ceredigion group chat, there is just a little clip in there, and you'll see what it smashed into. I'm definitely not mad at it for bending a little. Does everyone else keep getting adverts? I'm going to have to look into the settings and disable them in live streams because they're pointless. Gemma Collins is a tool, though. Yes, she is. The GC. Yes, it amazes me how some people are successful. It is a wonder. Vapor, not one advert from start. Are you, have you got premium? I haven't got premium. I'm too tight. But no, I did notice when I was looking through analytics that, it'll tell you how much things have earned. Live streams don't earn you nothing, pennies, absolute pennies in a live stream. But that's not why I do it. I'm not here to make money. No, mate, you're not on premium and you've not had an advert. Mine keep popping up on my iPad. I just keep closing them. Skip. It's probably why they don't earn any money. Skip, skip, skip. Um, I've got that screw left. Where's that from? They're in, they're in, they're in. That's all in. Must be a spare. Where is that from? I haven't taken nothing else apart. I've literally taken the shock off, which is now back on, and straight-ish. Doesn't stick anymore. Yeah, that's all on, that's all on. Michael, to be fair, you give that X-Maxx some stick compared to how I used it. So how I used it, the swap of the 6x6 was the best thing for both of us. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Definitely. The 6x6 is more your thing. You enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it, but as I said earlier, it was more capable than me, so it was a bit, pointless. Whereas this, I can pull up somewhere in the car, get it out the boot, it ramps with it and do backflips. Um, and just give it an absolute kicking, which is great. And I've been in a very, very lucky position where Vitavon were happy to send me some parts. So now it is an absolute unit with all its nice bits of aluminium on them, although they don't look nice at the minute because it needs a wash because it's been out running today. But yeah, Vapor need to make some content, but working 12-hour days lately. Bloody hell, mate. They are long days. Your content will come. I need to make content. I just keep breaking stuff. It's fun. Michael, I've had a shed load of ads since watching. About ready to throw my TV. Vapor, watching on phone definitely get less adverts than TV or tablet for some reason. Yeah, seems that way, Vapor. It seems that watching it on your phone, you've had none. I'm obviously got it on my iPad, but on my channel, so I can comment and react as me. If I need to do any admin things, I'm logged into my account. I'm still getting adverts on my own live stream. And clearly Michael is as well. But yeah, I did notice when I was setting it up, there was because I've got adverts set to minimum as well on these. On the videos, I just leave them as whatever the standard YouTube setting is. But on live streams, I turn them to minimum. But there is an option to completely turn them off, which I think I will next time I do one, because they just don't earn anything really. Big screen problems, yeah. Must be something to do with big screen problems. Right, cup of tea. I'll pour this, and then I suppose I will leave all you lovely lot to go and carry on with your Tuesday evening night, because we are now at 9 o'clock. Yeah, look, another advert's popped up. I just keep closing them and swiping back up, because that's how I like to. I sit and look at the comments as we're going, which is cool. Michael would like some nice shiny Vitavan bits for my UDR, but looking at the price of them scares me. Something's missing, Craig. What's missing? What's missing, Grum? Wheels. I need to put wheels on it. Ah, that was hot. Backflash got me. Backflips, of course, backflips. Did you want to see the X-Maxx backflip? Or do you want to see the Creighton backflip? I just need to put wheels back on the X-Maxx. This thing's quite scary now. I mean, I was a bit scared of it before, especially at speed or when it's jumping. But I hope it's Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea is the best. I will agree with you on that. Yorkshire tea is very good tea. Yeah, I can do some backflips. The Grom. You want to see the Grom backflip? I don't think it can backflip. It'll just go like, oh, it'll just bounce off the ceiling. I don't get any in-air control with the Grom. That's its only downside, is there is no in-air control. I could do backflips with the Creighton, with the X-Maxx, with the Revo. I don't think you've seen the Revo backflip, have you? Uh, the Italian. Where's my Italian? What's there? The LMT. Oh no, I'm waiting for a steering plate for the LMT because I broke the front plate. You'll have to spin the camera. Yeah, I can turn the camera. We want to work out what we're doing backflips with first. Suppose I could do it with a Creighton. K6 or Revo. Yeah, I was thinking Creighton. Better still, we'll get loads of views, Craig. Do a backflip. Or Craig do a backflip. I can't do a backflip. Jesus, man. I can barely walk. I can barely go up the stairs. The only time I'd do a backflip is if I was falling backwards down the stairs. That might that might get views as well. Right, let's put that there out of the way. Craig do a backflip, yeah. I meant to make the Grom backflip. Yeah, I don't think the Grom will backflip, especially in here off this ramp, because my ramp curves and just finishes like here. It would just go, oh, it would bounce off the ceiling. This has done a backflip at the skate park, but I think most of that was luck. But yeah, there's literally no in-air control. Yeah, all telling me to do a backflip. I can't do backflips. I used to be able to do backflips. We had a trampoline in our garden. We were one of the typical council estates as I was growing up, where we had a trampoline and we dug it into the garden. So it was pretty much ground level with just like a little step up onto it. So yeah, I had a lot of time on a trampoline, and I could backflip, front flip, and all that. There may or may not have been a house party at my house where we were jumping off the shed onto the trampoline. That may or may not have happened. My little sister, there was a climbing frame in the garden. She used to climb up the climbing frame and jump onto the trampoline. All a bit mad in my house, it was. It was all a little bit crazy. Right, yeah, the K6. Might take this out tomorrow, actually. I've not had this out for, well, I don't know, over a week. So for me, that's a long time. Because I like to drive my RC cars. They do get use. Yeah, the K6 is a good car, this. Lots of upgrades on it. Got rid of the carbon fibre. Another advert, got to get rid of that. Batteries. Batteries. These are on storage charge, but this will be enough. This will be enough. Let's put that in there. Tie these down. While you all just sit there and wait patiently for it to make trips do backflips inside. You know, I sort of get to this point and I think, should I just do them with the X-Maxx? Yeah, Michael, yeah, yeah. Michael. So what you're saying, Craig, is you've always done sketchy shit, even before RCs. Yes. There's a reason my back is broken. Yeah. I've always been a bit of a nutter. I've lived a full life, that's for sure. A used full carbon K6 went for £600. I guess it definitely wasn't getting sent, mate. I've had a couple of people message me and tell me that I'm wrong about these carbon fibre shafts because they've never had a problem with them. I'm like, well, I have. And I didn't have the truck long. You know, maybe you've never launched it 30 feet in the air and flat landed it to concrete. You know, I'm not daft. It did land hard when it landed. It landed so hard it ripped the motor straight off the mount. The mount was okay. It sheared the two screws that hold the motor in. Bang! Sheared them both off at the same time. The motor was just off. And at the same time, it had pulled those threads out of these ends. So these ends are good. These are, I think they're scorched. Those carbon fibre bits, it just literally stripped the threads. Yeah, just imagine what it's like for me, Craig, having my RC stuff sit for 12 months plus. See them every day. Wish I could take mine out daily. I know, mate. You can take them out. You just don't want to be spending money on them when they break. I'm already married, so I don't need to save for a wedding anymore. But yeah, just you can run stuff gently, and if it breaks, it breaks. They're not that expensive to fix. Absolutely not. Carbon chassis, towers, everything. No, it sounds like a bad idea. Carbon chassis. I understand people have carbon towers. Oh, Vapor's off. Cool, Vapor. Thank you for dropping in. Nice one, mate. I look forward to more content and be safe at work, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Yeah, carbon towers. Well, I had carbon towers on an old Hyper 7 that I've got in a box down there. And it flipped over, of course, the towers hit the floor and it snapped the towers. Carbon is great on race cars, but not on bashers. It's just not a bashing material, I don't think. Some people might think it's fine, some people might have good luck with it. I haven't. In fact, I've had no luck with it whatsoever. All right. Ugh. That's turned on. That turned on. 6S. 6 beeps, 6S. Some steering. Some go-go. Okie dokie. Let's get you turned round so you can see a bit of the action. Where's the kicker board? There's the kicker board. I'll get that. And we'll put this so. Big backflips in the garage. Michael, I can understand carbon parts on road RCs and drifters, but nothing else. Yeah, race cars I get as well. You want to keep it strong and light. I get that on like race buggies and truggies and stuff. Laptop's a bit in the way now. Tell I've not done this in a while. I'm not set up. I'm not set up. We'll get it. We'll get it. Move this a bit. There we go. Move the tools so they're not in the way. Angle that down a bit to there, possibly, yeah? What's that that's fouling you? Oh, it's the voice. I can't do nothing about the voice. That's where it is. I can put the camera up slightly, if that's going to help. Yeah, that might help. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Now you can see. You all see that okay? Let's see the ramp anyway. There's the great one. Oh, we've not done this in a while. Let's do some indoor backflips. Ready? The steady. Go. Yes. Nailed it. Just hit the garage like framework. Is the garage okay? It went a bit up, that did. That really went up. How's the Creighton? It's fine. M2C chassis. Yeah, looks all right. It's good. Let's do some more. Let's do some more. Why is it going so far up? Am I better having that more up like that? Or is that just going to encourage it to go even more up? What do you reckon? Ooh, side landing. There we go, backflips. It's landed upside down now, but it definitely done backflips. I think we can all agree. There we go. We can't end on an upside down one though, can we? We have to definitely land one. There we go. There we go. Definitely landed one. What do you reckon? Does that satisfy you, Grum? Was that enough backflips? Dare you to go full send and see if it upstairs with Mrs. Crash and Bash. Well, I did go a bit full send and it hit the garage framework that holds the up and over door. So this rail here is directly above this ramp. And that's what the crater hit. Slammed into that. It's fine, don't worry about it. The crater's okay. The garage will survive too. Camera's loose now. There we go. Done. Happy. Sorted. Happy and sorted. Nice. Perfect. It was perfect. I'm happy with that. The X-Maxx is put back together. Let's get the crater up here and turn it off actually. Yeah, the X-Maxx is working. I'm going to try and get a video out on that before Friday. So you can see that I've done all the upgrades and it does run. Well, it's a bit bent, look. Oh, there we go, it fixed itself. Oh, screws came out. No biggie. No biggie. Well, I was going to take the X-Maxx out tomorrow to go and see Lenny, but I forgot how much I like the Creighton, so maybe I'll take that. Maybe I'll take both of them. Maybe. Oh, that's came loose. Well, that's why that's gone all in funny shape. Try and line it back up. And we'll put that one back in. Landed on its head one too many times, I think. What's gone wrong there? Oh, turn that round. Put that one in as well. There we go. Nice. That's better. That's better. Right, unplugged, turned off. There's the body. All right then. Well, there we go. So we started working on the X-Maxx. We finished by doing backflips. And that is going to do it. Almost certainly. We'll catch you again soon, mate. See you about meeting. Take the UDR and the 6x6 for a few vids with you, mate. Yeah. Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm happy to do that, Michael, and thank you very much. Take it easy, stay safe. Yeah, we're off now as well. Run both. Yeah, I agree. Both Creighton and X-Maxx go out to play tomorrow, I think. Lenny can have one, I'll have the other, and probably they'll both break because it's me and Lenny. And Lenny is brutal. Right, thank you all for staying. I know it's been a while since I've done a live, but I've enjoyed it. It's been nice to get on and fix some stuff and have a chat. But yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, all. You take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.